Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy, what is it you would like the collective to know at this time? Please and thank you. Collective energy, Spirit. Collective energy. Nine of Swords in the upright. Somebody's having anxiety, worry, and doubt. Suffering a trauma or some kind of nightmare. In despair. What could be a challenge to that? What's the challenge for that? Challenged by Seven of Pentacles. Challenged by the rewards for their effort. Challenged by persevering. In the subconscious, we've got the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. So they're thinking about financial stability and rewards, but they're challenged by the actual results of their work. In the recent past, we've got Six of Pentacles in the reversed. So there's greed, the power and domination. And we've got the Five of Wands reversed. Somebody wants to end conflict. So whoever wanted dominance and power over everyone and everything, now they want to end this conflict and make peace. They're in a Nine of Swords, dreaming about this luxury life, but disappointed by what they actually got, by what their investment actually got them. Intentions and expectations. Whoa, okay. Knight of Swords reversed. Upright. So they're defending their beliefs. They want power and domination. They want to end the conflict and they're defending their beliefs. So they're still wanting to fight. They want to end the conflict, but yet they're rushing in with their sword raised, you know. So they're saying they want to end the conflict, and yet they're about the mindset of power and domination, and they've got their sword raised, and they're defending their beliefs. So in the near future, Hanged Man, a letting go, a leaving something behind, surrender. The lens that's being looked through. Page of Wands in the upright. Excitement and freedom. They want their freedom. They want release. They want freedom. In the environment, we've got the Four of Cups in the upright. It's like they're focused on these three cups. It's like they're getting an offer of a cup, but they're completely ignoring it because they're focused on those three cups that they can't have. Or that are too far away. They're not available. Like the three cups are way over there, and he's sitting there all worried about whatever, and somebody's holding that cup out, handing it to him, and he won't even look at it. Hopes and fears. Three of Wands. The hope of moving away, moving forward. And the outcome? Oh, the outcome is a star. Renewal, rejuvenation. Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Passion, hard work, positive potential, and death. Wow. Endings and beginnings. End of a cycle. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please. Collective energy. Collective energy. Whoa. Wow, man. Anxiety, worry, got despair there. Somebody's in despair. They're in a Nine of Swords. They got a message about something. And despair again. Challenged by the Seven of Pentacles. Challenged by the hard work and the results. The rewards. They persevered through something. They worked very hard for something. And they're challenged by the rewards of it. Or maybe they're not able to work for anything. Maybe they're not able to persevere through something. Maybe they don't want to work hard and they're challenged because they might have to work hard. Mature woman. They're thinking about, in the subconscious, you got this Nine of Pentacles. So they're thinking about this Nine of Pentacles, but they wound up in a Seven of Pentacles, which is a challenge, in a challenge position. A Seven of Pentacles is in the challenge position with this mature woman. And then in the subconscious, they're thinking about this Nine of Pentacles. There's a change. Their mindset is about power and domination and theft, greedy, unpaid debts. They're saying they want to end conflict just so they can rush in with their sword raised to defend their beliefs. Yeah, they're not the privileged lady. They didn't get the great fortune. They're dreaming about what she's got. So they're wanting to end the conflict, and yet they've got their sword raised and they're rushing in on this huge horse, like intimidating, full on intimidation, but hey, let's end the conflict. Yeah. They're not the main male. Somebody's not the main male. They didn't get what they were expecting. They could be facing poverty because a courtship is coming together. They didn't get the courtship. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. They wanted to dominate this Nine of Pentacles, this great fortune, but they're not the privileged lady. They're not the one who is in possession of the great fortune. It's not theirs. They're actually in poverty. High honor. Letting go. Releasing something. Seeing things with a new perspective. Page of Wands. Excited about freedom is a false person. We've got the Four of Cups. Somebody's disconnected and bored, apathetic about a marriage. So they're being given an offer, but they don't want it. They're restless, they're bored, they're disconnected. See, they're getting an offer, but it's not what they want regarding marriage. And there's a journey. So they didn't get the life path or the partner that they wanted, and they're mad. And that's just awful. Okay, you got a mature man here who's making preparations, or who wants to make preparations. So he wants to move forward. He wants to expand. But he's been disconnected from this marriage and its journey. This star is the star is there, and then there's lovers. So there is a courtship. The star is here, and there is a love union with this. And you got all these folks wanting to fight for that path. My goodness, the star is the great fortune. The star is the privileged lady, not this person who wants to who dominate and control the privileged lady. Not this person. It's so funny when you hear them command you in the dream space. It's like they're the authority over your life and your star quality. Really, what can you say? Just look at them blankly like, wow, okay, whatever. So anyway, we got occupation. Somebody's facing imprisonment for the work that they were doing against this star's pathway. Mm-hmm. They were working against this child's pathway. They were working against that child's pathway, doing things in a family room to affect this main female's income, the star's income, her vitality, which is energy is wealth, right? So they were doing things, they're under adjudication. This official person is concerned because it's coming to an end, or maybe he's sick. A whole community of thieves was coming after the sudden wealth of this person. I imagine they still are. Of course they're not going to stop. It's just going to change from the spirit realm to the 3D. So you're probably going to see a lot of chaos break out here shortly. You're already seeing it. It just may not be hitting close to home yet. It will. It has to. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. So somebody's in double despair, man. Trauma, nightmares, message. They got the message. They're in despair about a message. They're in anxiety and worry. Death. Challenged by a mature woman in a 7 of Pentacles. Challenged by a hard work, challenged by persevering, challenged by results, sustainable results and rewards, and a mature woman. Was it a mature woman who passed away? My condolences. Are they in despair? Did somebody lose their mother? Or their wife? Happiness in reverse. In the subconscious, they're thinking about this 9 of Pentacles. They're thinking about luxury and lots of finances and a change. They're thinking about this change. Empathy. They're seeking empathy. They're hoping for forgiveness. They're hoping you'll be forgiving. They're about power and domination. And they're wanting to end the conflict with this person. They're not the privileged lady. The great fortune isn't theirs. It doesn't belong to them. And now they want to end conflict because this person who is not the main male didn't get what they were expecting. They didn't get this great fortune. They're in poverty. They're rushing forward with their sword raised, very ambitious, wanting to defend their beliefs regarding courtship. Regarding courtship and abundance. Whatever. There is a sacrifice of high honor or a release. Somebody of high honor is releasing somebody. Discipline. Somebody is high honor. They're disciplined. They're letting go. They're letting go of something. They're letting go of this. They're releasing it. There's a Page of Wands here. And a false person. Somebody's a false person. They don't think this is funny. They're not able to look on the lighter side of life. Could be some information. It could be that there is some sort of news that this false person has received with this Page of Wands. Maybe they received some kind of news and they're not able to look at the lighter side of life. They're not able to see humor in it. In the environment, we got somebody completely disconnected. They're not looking at their options. They're not interested in the options that they have for marriage and a journey. Or maybe they're being disconnected from marriage and the journey. Blame. Blame. They have to accept responsibility for their own well-being. So they're being disconnected from these marriages and their pathways. And patience, everything happens in divine order. Oh, I didn't turn on my thing. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. The hope for this mature man is that he'll be able to move forward. but it's all in the imagination. The star is here in the outgoing energy, and with a lover. Love, lovers, health. Change. A change in purpose. Which is interesting, you know? I mean, it could be that life has been such and such. And it could be that there's going to be a change in that, you know, once this union occurs, if it occurs, if you choose for it to. This star who has been, who these ones have been attempting to flip upside down and steal the great fortune of, is like right there, man. Shining bright, rejuvenated, renewed, spiritual fortune shining. You got love and lovers. Nothing tricky up the sleeve there. And you got health. So that's good. So that's not like anything negative. Huh? I mean, you wonder sometimes about the despair. You know, when people get into despair, it's like it's a storm, right? It's an out of control storm. Despair is basically an out of control storm. And it's just one big traumatic nightmare. Or it can be, for sure, for sure, for sure. But it looks like it's going to bring about death. So I don't know, man. Consolation. Somebody needs consoled. Somebody might be in despair because they lost somebody and they're not happy. There's no happiness. They didn't get the rewards. Like, I don't know. Like either this is their mother or their partner. Or their mentor, and they didn't get the rewards that they were expecting. They're challenged by that because they lost their mentor or whoever, and there's no happiness, and they're challenged by these rewards, that by the reward for their investment, for their hard work. They need consolation. They're in anxiety and so in their mind, they're thinking about this Nine of Pentacles and the change and a change. And they're thinking about empathy, seeing both sides of a situation, and forgiveness. Haughtiness. Haughtiness. So they're challenged by haughtiness. Maybe this mature woman is being haughty. Maybe this mature woman isn't happy with the work that he did and isn't giving him the reward. I don't know. Fortune in the reverse. They're thinking about this Nine of Pentacles, but they didn't get the fortune. They didn't get the fortune. They were about power and domination, theft, greed. They want to end the conflict. Whoa. They didn't get the great fortune. They're not the privileged lady. They didn't get the privileged lady. She didn't have to go to the doctor. There's a courtship here with abundance. And they're rushing forward, trying to defend their beliefs. They're on a horse. They got their sword raised. They're ambitious. They're trying to think fast. They're not the main male. They didn't get what they were expecting. They're facing poverty. Huh. They're sighing. This merchant is sighing. They're sad. They didn't get the great fortune. They're not able to sell what? The energy of this star. They're not able to sell the energy of that star. The star is coming into a courtship of abundance. It's high honor. It's disciplined. They're letting this other stuff go. Servant. They could be a servant. They could be of service. They could be whoever's getting let go or released could be a servant. We got prison on the bottom of the deck. A servant facing prison for being a thief. They could very well be a scholar. Some sort of a servant. Some sort of a scholar, servant, thief, facing prison, getting let go. This courtship is high honor. It's disciplined. This false person got some news or some sort of message. They don't find it funny from a friend. Maybe this false first person doesn't find it funny that a friend gained freedom. Somebody's getting disconnected from marriage, from the journey of marriage. They have to accept responsibility for their own well-being. They can't be codependent on marriage. Melancholy. Yeah, there's no melancholy here. Patience. Everything happens in divine order. There's no melancholy in these upcoming marriages. They have to accept responsibility for their own well-being. They can't be codependent upon somebody else. So you've got the Three of Wands. Moving forward is what this mature man is hoping to do by latching on to you. But that's all in his imagination. He's been disconnected. Old woman in the reverse. Service in the upright. Maybe he's going to a younger woman for some type of a service. Or maybe there's an old woman who refuses to offer her services to this person. You got the star, love, lovers, and health in the outgoing energy. Thought and malady. Yeah. Somebody's all up in their head about their health. They're sick. So this star is healthy. They are love. They're coming into love. but somebody else is all up in their head. They're sick. Whoever this mature man is, there's an old woman or a younger woman that he went to for services to try to move forward, but it was all in his imagination. It didn't work out. Something. Or an old woman is not available to help with a service. We got conversation on the bottom of the deck with about a wife. They're in sorrow because she's cheerful and has hope. Oh my God. How sad. There's joy in the room. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Maybe you might be singing to yourself or whistling a little tune. And we got this false priest who's an enemy. A foe. Wow. A foe and a widower. False priest is an enemy, a foe, and a widower. Wow. The gift. Surprise. The gift. Faithfulness, lover, and love. Again, lover and love. Faithfulness. Faithful love and lover. Oh, I'm so happy. They're in trauma and despair over your luck. They need consolation. They could have lost a partner, a mentor, a friend. Maybe they just lost the reward. But there's despair. So, I mean, it's got to be, whatever it is, it's big. Because despair and trauma is out. Oh, confinement. And that song, not enough love in the world, not enough love in the world. It keeps playing in my head, so I shared it with you. So in the subconscious, you got they didn't get the fortune. They were thinking about it. They were wanting to change it. This Nine of Pentacles. They want you to see both sides of a situation, have empathy, and forgive them. Evidence, because they left evidence everywhere they went or whatever. I don't know. There's evidence. There's an investigation. There's evidence. They were attached to greediness and the thought of dominating and having power over everybody and everything. In the recent past, they have unpaid debts. Lots of unpaid debts. They want to, they're under litigation. They want to end the conflict. They want peace. They're not the privileged lady. They weren't able to get the great fortune. They couldn't flip the privileged lady or steal the great fortune. She did not have to go to the doctor. So whatever they were trying to do to dominate this person, it didn't work. It could be because everything's in the reverse that it backfired. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this person wants to end the conflict now because whatever they did there backfired. Maybe they're feeling it. Maybe they have to go to the doctor. I don't know. Stubborn, arrogant. You want to make peace, but they're charging forth on their horse with their sword raised, defending their beliefs about how they treat courtship and relationships. They're sighing. This merchant is sighing because they're facing poverty. They didn't get the star. They didn't get the gift. The non-main male did not get what they were expecting. This merchant is sighing because they're in poverty. They did not get the gift. They could not sell the vital essence of this star or use it up in any way. Merchant is buying and selling. We got reunion. So memory, courtship, reunion, abundance, limitless being, high honor, and disciplined. This thief could be a servant, a scholar, facing prison, getting change. There's a change. He's being released, or the person's being released. There's a sacrifice, letting go. We've got a mega project, real estate, for this high honor individual. We got excitement and freedom for somebody's friend, but it's a false person who doesn't think it's funny at all. They couldn't change this person's fate. Huh. The friend is in a page of wands, limitless potential. They could not change this person's fate. They don't think it's humorous at all. They got disconnected. They have to accept responsibility for their own well-being. There's no melancholy regarding this marriage or the journey. Everything happens in divine order. Somebody's strategy did not work. They have to accept the responsibility for their own well-being. They're being disconnected. Their hope was to move forward, but that was in their imagination. There's an old woman who's not available to provide services, or this mature man went to a younger woman for a service, hoping to move forward, but it was all in the imagination. Care. They're hoping somebody will care. Or maybe these marriages that are coming together are about care. See, this person wants to move forward to, they use marriage to support their well-being. Use somebody else, or codependent. But these marriages, this going on this journey, they're not in melancholy. They're about care. They care. There's family that cares. Supportive, reciprocal, loving, lovers. Yeah, this mature man could have lost a pet. Oh, maybe being dominated. Maybe stuck in a fantasy and being overloaded. We got the star, lovers and love, health. But somebody is in all up in their thoughts because they're having a malady. They're sick. They're sick because they couldn't take your vitality. You're having sweet dreams. Yeah, they couldn't take your star quality essence, your vitality, and you're having sweet dreams, and now they're sick while you have your health. You loving yourself. Oh, isn't that wonderful? You're loving yourself, and they're sick. There's death here. But you've got a promise, and you're coming into your gain, your blessing. With that, I'm going to go ahead and leave this one, and I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.